Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and we're going to embellish this little journal. This is the one we made in the last video. It's a no-sew journal. You can attach the spine like this. It's no-sew. I'll link that video below. So we are going to put some embellishments in here. And I've just got all the little embellishments that came with the kit in here. Well, not all of them. I've got some of them. The die cuts are in there anyway. All right, so I thought about putting this right here. I'm just trying to think if I want anything under it. I might put... Ooh, hang on. I might put a little bit of... Nope, that didn't go. Started to say I might put a little bit of vellum behind it, but that doesn't go. We have some of our vellum out of our big ephemera journal. This is the big ephemera journal that I made last year, and it holds my big items. Lots and lots of big items. Well, there's still a few little items in here that I haven't transferred over, but you can see how big this guy is. I think this spine is, let's see, it is 4.5 inches, and then this is a, let's see, 9.5 by 12 journal, and it's an ephemera journal. It has pages in there, and then I hold lots of my big ephemera in there, and I keep it right here at my desk. And that video is always linked below. It just says ephemera journals. All right, this is some vellum that has some writing on there. I think I'll put that there. So, how are you guys doing? I haven't asked you that in a while. My husband and I are a lot better. My son-in-law just bounced right back. It only lasted with him like a day, and the next day he was good. We've still got a little bit of congestion and a little bit of a stuffed up head. I've got an ear that is driving me crazy. I guess it's because of the infection and stuff that it's just ringing and drives me crazy. So try not to think about it. See, I just mentioned it, now I'm going to think about it. But if you have that ringing in your ears, Lord have mercy, let me know. Is there anything that you do for it? Is there anything that can be done for it? Because it absolutely, and mine has just gotten worse since I've had this cold. I guess that goes along with it, but I've always had a little bit, not always. Well, I've had a little bit for many years, but now it's like, it is out there big time, driving me buggy. Now we need to make a big tag to put here, and I thought about using this one because I like the poinsettias together. I may leave that in there and I may not. So I'm going to make it about that wide. All right, what size? We're going to make this tag, it looks like about 3.5. It's going to be a good size. And then we'll still have that big piece that we can use elsewhere. Now, I do need to cut it off some. Whoops. All right, so let's cut it off. Ooh. I don't want it to cover up I don't want it to cover this up, so let's go below that. Let's cut it about right there. That's the famous measuring that you got right there. Just a little bend over. Okay, let's see what this will look like. Oh, yeah. I like that. Okay, we're going to cut this into a tag shape. And I'm just going to use my little template here. And all this template is a chipboard piece. And what I've done is just cut different size corners on here. And that way I can grab it and cut my little pieces here without having to, cut one, pick it up, flip it over, and cut the other one. And yes, I do flip it over because this side is different cut than this side. I know it may not look like it, but it is. Okay, so we got that cut, and I'm going to need to cover the back because you can't write on that. I think I will. This is a 1900 piece of journal page, and I've just printed it in a couple of different colors. And I think I'll use it for my backing. You can still write on this, even though, because it's very, very light. I printed this one light. Okay, now I'm gonna use my little mat over here to glue. I've got it just off camera because I'm gonna use my glue stick, and this is a non-stick mat, and it's also a heat resistant mat, so you can put this mat down on your table and use your heat tool if you need to, and it shouldn't hurt anything underneath it. That's what they advertise anyway, and I have used my heat tool on it many times and not had a problem. Let's see, do I have white? No, I don't have white on the edges, so we can go all the way to the edge. Oh, look at that glob of glue. Look at there. You know what we do with that glob of glue? We put it right back on there, and we use it again in a minute. Okay, I got a Brooklyn for you. It's not much, but it's just something. She sent me a, oh, I got that crooked. She sent me a text this morning. And she said, Nene, do I get the next electronic piece for Christmas this year? She said, Bethany got one year before last. Presley got one last year. And now it's my turn, right? Because you don't have any more grandbabies. And I said, well, it all depends, Brooklyn. Have you been good? She said, Nene, you know I have. I have been good. She said, I've been really good. I have been doing what Mama tells me. And then she put most of the time. And I have been doing what Daddy tells me. And I've been doing my homework. And I've been working hard in class. And she just goes on. And she said, yes, I have been a good girl. She said, if you can tell Santa Claus that, Nene, I'll make sure that Mama and Daddy get you something for Christmas. So if I'm going to get something for Christmas, I'm going to have to tell Santa Claus to make sure he brings Brooklyn something. The next electronic, as she says. Oh my goodness, that young'un. And I know what she's wanting. Which I don't know if Santa Claus is going to be that able to do that or not, but she wants an iPad Pro because her sister has one and Bethany has one, so Brooklyn wants one. So I don't know, we'll see about that. I may have to try to put one on layaway somewhere, but you know, they're only little kids for once. Of course, I can't call her a baby because she's 9. She's not necessarily a baby, but she is our last grandbaby. So I will have to see what I can do. May have to go find a second job. Like I have time for that. Okay. So I put a little piece of book page there because, you know, it's very, very busy. And I wanted to put something else on here. I don't know what yet. I love all these little embellishments, but I don't know what I would want to put on there. Let's see if we have anything in here that might look a little Christmassy with that. I haven't cut out any Christmas embellishments yet, so we might not find anything. I don't know about that one. Nope, that's already got red flowers all over it, so I don't think I want that on there. Okay, I think I'm going to put that on there. I don't know, I want something else, but I don't know what yet. Not any of those yet. So let's go ahead and put this on. I may come back later and add something else too. I know I want a label, but I just don't know which one yet. Everything's sticking to my fingers. I've got so much glue on them. Let's see. Oh, that would slide in there. But we do need a label and a tab. So let's see. Okay, I've got my Christmas labels in here. And most of them are cut out. What about Wonderful Life? Yeah, I like that one. This one's got more white in it, and my labels have got more of a tannish color. These are from, who did I buy these from last year? I think these are My Porch Prints, I do believe. You can go over and check her channel out. It's on, go over and check her out. She's on Etsy, and it's My Porch Prints. Pretty sure that's where I got these last year. Yeah, let's put that right there. Oh, how many of you like that movie, It's a Wonderful Life? Oh my goodness, that's one of my favorites. I watch it every year. And it's just, I don't know, it's just something about it that I like. I enjoy. I mean, I know everything that's going to happen, but I was just looking to see if I wanted anything right here. I don't have any of my Christmas washi out, but I will make sure I grab that and put a little piece of washi here just to cover up that base. I don't particularly like that base showing. Now, what am I looking for? Oh, a tab. And I may have to punch a tab. Let's just punch one that goes the green. It's just the back of this paper. And let's see if we can get Santa standing up. Oh yeah, cut a little bit of his head off, but not much. Now, we don't sell these little whale tail punches anymore. We sold them for a while, but it was keeping us so busy trying to cut these out that we've just decided to stop. But you can find these all over Etsy. You just type in whale tail punches and you can find them. They're all over the place. I don't know, Melina and I was doing it and we just ran out of time. We don't have time to punch out and cut out and all of that, which I've got a file on my Cricut to make them, but still, you know, you still have to sit there and load and unload paper and pull them off of the back and all of that. All right, let's put a little ink back here. So go to Etsy. I'm sure there's tons of people who are selling them. We appreciate your support with what we sell, but when it's handmade extras, they're going to be few and far between here because we just don't have the time. All right. Now in here I thought about just a little piece of lace because I don't want to cover these up. So what about just a piece of lace? Whoops. And this lace is so pretty. I don't have, this is my last little piece of this, but I don't want to put it there. I want something a little bit longer. So what about this one? Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, let's do that one. I gotta get a drink. Sorry, hold on just a minute. Oh, I had to get me a drink of sparkling water. That's the only thing. When I start getting dry, I start coughing like crazy. There we go. Oh, and I wanted to tell you guys, and I'll put a link below, but a lot of you ask about Melina and Brandon's group, and of course Alicia sings in there too, my youngest daughter, and my grandkids, Erin and Bethany. But a lot of you asked me, where can you purchase their CDs and all of that? I'm going to put that link below, and then also there is a place that you can go and help support them. That'll be on that link below. And then there is a radio station that plays a lot of their music, and you can go over there and actually request some of their songs to be played. That helps them out a lot too. So I'll put those links below if you guys want to, you know, go check them out. I would appreciate it. Appreciate it if you would request their songs. Melina's song is being played a ton on the radio, and I'm so proud of her. And that's the one that she wrote. You can also purchase a flash drive, and that flash drive has 32 songs on it, which is, I think, all of their latest albums and the one that Erin did. Now, that's a little booklet. I just took 2 of those cards and made it into a little booklet, and I think I'll add some paper in here. Well, we might add paper right now. Let's go ahead and do it while it's, if I don't do it now, I forget about it. I know you guys know how to do this, so I'm not going to spend an hour and a half on it. But anyway, I thought I would let you know that, and I'll try to make sure that I keep that link below, because I know I have people that message me all the time and ask me about the link and how they can help support them and how they can buy their CDs and all of that. So I'll just put that information below, and then you'll have it. All you have to do is scroll down and it'll be there. All right, there is one sheet. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to put but a couple of different sheets in here. I'm just going to tear this one right here. It's not the same length, but that's okay. Not a problem. And this is just a metal ruler. Now, I have people ask me about, what is that black thing every time I use it? It's just a metal ruler. Alright. So put that one and that one, and then maybe let's grab a little piece of our drawing paper. I love writing on this drawing paper, so we'll put a piece of that in there. And this I get off of Amazon, and we're probably going to start carrying it. I've had lots of people who ask because they said they didn't want to have to buy 5,000 sheets. I can understand that. So we might start carrying this. I'm trying to work out a deal with the company. So we'll see. All right. So I'm just going to put 3. That's 6 sheets. That will be plenty. So just fold those in the middle. And I want this one turned this way. All right. I'm probably just going to staple this in because I don't want to take it over to the sewing machine. So I'm just going to use my tiny attacher. Whoops. Am I? Maybe not. No. Okay, maybe we'll take it to the sewing machine real quick. My tiny attacher won't reach that far. So I'm just going to sew a stitch right down through there to attach it together. There we go. Got our little booklet, and I'm just going to tuck it in right there. That's good enough. And I don't think I'm going to put anything else on it either. So this is a little vellum pocket that Katie sent me, and I'm going to put that in here. I think I'll just attach it right there and leave the side so we can do a little bit of tucking in if we want. So let's put it over to this side. Oh, isn't that pretty? I love that. She did such a good job. Now we can tuck something behind that, like that, if we want. Let's see, which one do we want on there? I like that one better. And I am just going to ink it up a little bit. I don't think I'm going to round the corners on this. And you can write on that back. That's light enough to write on. So we're just going to tuck that right there. Now then, let's see. And I have some of this trim that was gifted to me by one of you guys. And I thought about putting a piece of that down through there and letting it hang over. Maybe not that page. That page is a little busy. What shall we put on this page? We might use one of our doilies. And just tone that page down a little bit. Maybe we'll even, let's see what it look like wrapped around. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. So we're going to fold it in half. Let's see. I do want a little bit of ink on this, but I don't want brown. I want green. I'm going to try. I don't know about Lucky Clover. Let's see what that looks like. I might not. Yeah, that's okay. It's real bright, so I'm just going to put a tiny, tiny bit on here. Okay, and then I'm just going to put it like this. Now, I don't think I want to leave that open because I'm pretty sure that might tear, especially with me using it. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and glue it down, and then we'll just put something else on top of it. These have actually got good spots to put glue. Okay. Now I'm just going to pull that around, glue it down. Oh yeah, like that. And then we're going to put something right here. Okay, I think we'll put the poinsettia there, but I am going to be cutting off a little bit of it because I want it more in the middle of this. And the part that we cut off, we'll just use somewhere else. Let's see. Yeah, I want it more like that, so I'll cut right down through there. Oh, we could just fold it around. Let's see if we can do that. I don't know. It probably won't be big enough. No, I want something else over there, so we're just going to cut this off. I will use it elsewhere. Okay, and then put some ink on that. There we go. Oh yeah, I like that. Now let's go ahead and glue this side down. Pretty, I like that. Okay, what do we want to put in the middle of this? Why don't we just put that ho ho ho, and I like how that goes with the black over here. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. Now then, this page, I think I want more lace on, but I think I want it down the side of this one. What did I do with my lace? There it is. Thought I'd lost my lace. Let's see. Put this down through here. Let it hang over just a little. That'll work. Trim that off, and I am going to go ahead and right here at the corner, I'm just going to round it a little bit. There, I like that. And do we want to put maybe a pocket across here or something? Okay, we'll come back to this page. I'm going to go on right now. All right, right here. This is what some of the embellishments come in. This was the old ticket collection. And I'm going to use this. I'm going to cover this with paper and this with paper. And we're going to glue it down right there and have a little tuck pocket here and a pocket up there. So let's cover this with some paper. I think I might use some paper that came in the kit. There was one in here that I really, really liked. Well, which I like all of them, but one that I think will go good on here. Not that one. Not that one. I think this one will work. It's got some of that color. It's not exactly, but it's close enough that I'm going to use it. And then I'll put a different color paper right here. So we're going to glue that down. Don't waste anything out of your kit. Don't throw away little pieces like this because you can use them. You can trim the paper off or just tuck it in, tuck it around, do whatever. I'm just going to trim mine. I'll use those little pieces somewhere else. And I'm going to round the corners at the top. I do have a corner rounder somewhere. Yep. I think, yeah, that one will work. Now let's go ahead and cover this piece before we glue that down. And see, this was actually folded up in two places, but I'm just going to leave one little fold there. I think I'll cover it with a little piece of this collage paper that's in the kit. And let's see. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it a little ways around. So I'm just going to put some glue right here. Lots of glue right at the edge. trim this off, and then we'll give it a good burnish and cut our little corners and things. I don't know, maybe that red checkered would have went better. Ooh, I like that. Go ahead and burnish this real well. We want it to lay down. We don't want this journal to get too fat, which it wouldn't hurt anything. It could get fat, but we might not want it. All right, I'm gonna let that sit before I try to put anything down in there, because that's a pretty thick piece. And we're gonna glue that right there, just on two sides. Have another tuck, and then we'll make a journal card for it. And I like to glue them out close to the edge when I'm gonna have something tucking under. That way you have room to get to everything. And we could have had the tuck here. Doesn't matter. Tuck either place. I just thought this side would be cute to tuck a little card or something under. Right. Let's see. Oh, those cards fit in there perfect. Wow. Okay. Maybe we'll do that. I don't have to cover the back because you can see the writing on there, so I don't have to cover any of the back. And I don't think I'm going to round the corners on it. Just going to tuck it in like that. We can put a little word up here. I think that would go okay. And I did get, I got a few of these in. It's this little 1.5 inch Christmas holly punch. So I think I'm going to put a couple of little sprigs of that on here. All right, and then we can put a couple of little pieces of this red bling on there and make it look like real holly. I got glue stuck to me everywhere. And those holly punches will be up in the store. I don't think they're up right this minute. Uh-oh, I lost that one. Where did you go? There it is. But they should be up by the time this video goes up. Well, I don't know. I'll end up having it stuck to me somewhere. There we go. There's our little holly. Now on this page, ooh, this page needs something too. It's quite bold. All right, I'm going to come back to that page. I don't have anything in my mind right now what I want to do with it. This page, what shall we do? We might use our little vellum bag on this page. Turn it up and we could make a double pocket. So we have a little pocket here and a pocket up here. All right, I'm trying a little experiment. I tried it off camera just so to see if it worked. This is just one of the doilies, and I put it down and used some of my green ink to kind of ink that up. It did okay. This is where I punched out these little pieces with my punch, and I am going to use those. I saved the negatives because I love them. I'm going to use those to go right across here, and I'm just using my little brush and some of that green ink. All right, now I'm going to get my other brush and I'm going to go back just on the edges and do a little bit of brown. Just on the edges. Just kind of makes it show up a little better maybe. Get this one lined back up. There we go. And that's how that little pocket's going to be. Now, I do want some ink up here on top. Don't know. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And then we're going to put that down right there just to kind of break up this page a little bit, because there's so much there of the deer and the Christmas tree. So we'll have two pockets there. And I'm going to use my my art glitter glue here because This is pretty thick, and I don't think it will show through. So let's put that down there. All right. And this is just your little glossine bag that some of your embellishments come in. That's what I'm using. Glue those little pieces down. Okay. So there we go. And this can now be a pocket. And anything you put in there is going to show through. And then this is a little pocket right here. And I kind of like that one in there. I think we'll ink him up in green and leave him. And this was another one that I cut thinking that I might do a little booklet out of, but I don't think I'm going to put anything on the inside of this one. I think I'm just going to leave it. And it can be just a journaling spot that way. There we go. And then we can put something up here, and I really don't know what yet. Let's see. These postcards are so thick. I don't know. That brown and the brown deer, I kind of like that together, so we'll use that. But I am going to ink it a little bit. But isn't this thick paper? I didn't realize they were so thick. Let's put it like that. And there we go. We got that page took care of. This one I want something on, but I don't know what yet. I may do a belly band on this one. I don't know. I'm going to wait on that. This we need a big tag for. Now I think on the back right here, what I'm going to do is cut Santa out and just glue him on the back of this. Excuse me. Just going to do a little bit of fussy cutting. I'm going to ink it so it's not like it's got to be perfect. I'm going to save my Believe in Magic because we can put that on another page. Alright. Oh yeah, I like that. So that can go right there on that. And that'll decorate this side up. Plus we'll leave it open for a little tuck spot. And now you have a little tuck spot where you can tuck something in there too. I wouldn't put this in there, but put something like that in there. We may make a card for that. Okay, this page. Okay, I think I'm going to put this whole postcard on this page. It fits perfect. Yeah, and I'm going to ink around it in green since it's got green in it already. And I'm going to make it into a pocket. I'm going to also put some brown on it. Just helps distress it a little bit more. Okay. And we'll trim this little corner because now it'll fit right there. Oh yeah, I like that. So let's put glue. Now another pocket that we can tuck something in. And it could be, you know, it wouldn't be that, but it could be something that big. We'll probably make a piece. Probably cover. Ooh, I'd like to cover this. This is real thick paper. Cover that and put that in there. And that fits perfect. So what shall we cover it with? Okay, I'm going to mix a collection in. This is, I'm pretty sure, from Terry's Paper Treasures on Etsy. And I think I might put that little deer like that. I know you won't be able to see him until you pull him out of the pocket, but you'll be able to see him then. Oops. And I'm just going to cut off. Well, I'm not going to do it with that. I'm going to actually tear it. Because if I try to cut it, I'll go crooked. And I'll try to remember to link Terry's Etsy store, but if I don't, just type in T-E-R-R, I think it's I-E. And Terry, if you're watching, make sure that you put the exact name. You can't put a link, but you can put the name down there. YouTube won't allow you to put a name, a link, but you can put a name. But I think it's Terry's Paper Treasures. And this was one she sent me a little while ago. Okay. Make sure we get our little deer. That's a nice piece of cardstock there. Oh, isn't that cute? And see, don't be afraid to mix your papers, digital papers, regular paper, pattern paper. Don't be afraid to mix all those up. As long as it's got a few of the same colors in it, they go well together. And this has got some of that greenish. It's got some of the brown. Oh, I like that. Let's go ahead and, let's see. Let's ink him up in green. This is a very bold green. There's another green called Pine Needle that Tim Holtz has. That one I like using better, but I just grabbed this one out, so that's the one we got. Now I'm going to use my ribbon punch, and this is listed in my Etsy shop. This is listed in my Amazon store. Punch a little thing there, and then I'm going to put a piece of seam binding in that, I think. This is from Triple V Vintage, and I'm going to use some of that red, I think. I love my ribbon punch for seam binding. You don't have to fight to get it through that little hole. There we go. Got him in there, and that'll hang out the top, and I like that. And I don't think that needs anything on there that not that I know of right now. If it does, we'll come back and do it later. Now, I want to make a tag for that, but I don't think I want to cover any of that up. And these pages. Okay, I'm thinking very seriously about cutting that tree out and putting it there. I would rather have one already cut out, but I don't think I have any Christmas trees. All right, we're going to save that because I want to put a Christmas tree on there. And I don't know, I'll probably have to go to Etsy and buy one because I don't think I have one at all. On this page, what might we want? All right, I skipped that page because I don't know right now what I want to do to it. This one, I'm just going to tuck in that letter, the journaler's letter. I will try to link below where I purchased it. I'll put that in there. And then here, I don't know. Here, what shall we do here? Here. I've got so many things I still haven't used, but I don't know. I don't want to use them. I don't want to use them. I don't want to use things all up. That's pitiful, isn't it? These may go on the outside of this journal because they're brads and they're a little bit thick to put on the inside, so I may just put some on the outside of the journal. I'm going to save those back for that. Let's see, I'd like to have something down through here. So let's go into this pack and see what we've got. See some vellum there that interests me. Let's see, we could put that there and just tear it. Yeah, I don't mind that. And I'm going to ink it in that green. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's put that there. We will use our Bearly Arts on this. Now, the secret to Bearly Arts is to press that glue down into the page really well. Once you do that, you won't have any trouble with it warping or seeing through. There we go. Got that on there. I like that. This I'm going to leave because that looks like snow to me. I might put something there later, but not right now. Okay, we've got we got 2 more pages. See, it doesn't get really thick, and the good thing about it is this expands so that you can just keep adding to. See, that expands up. See if I can get a hold of the back page. Show you. See how that expands out? So you can just keep adding to. I think I'm going to stop right there on the video because this video is already getting kind of long. And I'll probably do the rest of this off camera. This just shows you some of the things that you can do in your journal using the items that came in your e-club kit. So I will come back and show you the flip through on the next video. I'll just show you everything that I've done. But that is it, guys. That is it. That is how to make your no-sew binding, expandable binding. And I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And we will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.